Hardbolt Media.
On this episode of Excuse Me Human, I speak with hot talking Scott Hawkins, artist, musician, friend. We took a short break in the middle and got kind of high. See if you can spot the difference from the first part. I'm still figuring this out. I love you. Bye. All right, and that was the theme song. You know what that means. It's time for Excuse Me Human, the show that is an excuse for me to talk to a human. My name is Dakota. I am joined here today by Scott.
Hello.
Scott, what's your whole name?
Timothy Scott Hawkins.
Timothy Scott Hawkins.
Timothy Scott Hawkins.
All right, so let's get right into our topics.
Okay.
First topic. You're always smelling something, but you're not always thinking about it.
This is true.
So we've been here at Heartbolt Studios for the last hour or two.
We have.
Have you been noticing smells?
My nose is a little stopped up today. I can't, I have noticed some smells, yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's pizza in front of me.
Yes.
And I am smelling the tobacco on my sweater.
Sure.
As well as some other things. That I can't place what the smells are.
I notice when I go outside and I smell outside, I'm kind of more, I feel it more than I smell it. Like it feels away in my nose.
I think outside you're getting more of everything smell. Because it's, if in a house, you get house smells, you get inside smells, but outside.
Let's list off those house smells.
Dirty socks.
There's dirty socks.
There's clean socks,
There's
too.
clean socks. There's the socks you're wearing.
Right.
There's the shoes you've got on.
And the shoes that you don't have on.
Your bedroom slippers.
Right.
And I think that's about it. That's what makes up the house smell.
Yeah, and some chemicals and maybe some food.
Sure. Moving right along. Almond milk?
Right. What's up with that?
So I have an issue with this I want to talk to you about. You are a vegetarian.
Yes.
Does calling it almond milk, does that offend you?
No, it doesn't. It is weird what offends people these days.
Yeah.
And that's that could be a whole podcast in itself.
I'm sure there are many. I for myself, I don't want to offend anybody.
No, I don't want to.
I can always change my speech and change my actions and coexist easier with people in the world. That's why I'm getting in front of this almond milk thing. That's why I want to take this on and figure it out now and see if I should start saying almond juice.
Ooh.
Because you're not... All right, here's the issue.
Okay.
Is milk from a cow is called milk because you're milking the cow.
Uh-huh.
But you're not milking the almond.
No, you're right. So it's like pressed almond juice or something.
Yeah. But furthermore, milk is kind of just cow juice.
True.
I mean...
But there's human milk and goat milk. And, I'm not sure what else has milk out there. But
milk is not... Milk is named after the milking that you're doing.
Right.
So I think if they, hook you up and suck it out, it should be called suck.
I agree. That would be much, much better, but I think a lot of older people would have issues with that because, I know at least my parents hate the word suck. And
that's an issue.
There's a lot of older people that don't like it because at one point it wasn't used so widely. But I think if you renamed milk suck, then all those people would just have to fucking deal with it.
Yeah, or when they get the breast milk for babies out, you could call that breast pump.
Right, of course.
You could feed that baby some pump.
Right. It could be a noun and an action.
Yeah, because that's what milk is.
Right, of course. That's true.
I'm very happy we agree so heartily on this.
Yes. And no, I will never be offended if you call almond milk.
Well, it stops here. Because like I said, I don't want to offend anybody, and on the off chance, you said you could see how someone was offended.
Yes.
And if you could see it, it's out there.
It is out there. So what do we call it? What do we start calling it now?
I don't know how they make almond
I think it's
juice.
pressed and
Let's call it press.
press. All right.
Almond press.
Almond press.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Almond milk is now almond press.
Done.
All right. When we took a walk around the block earlier.
We did, and it was a nice walk.
And you said you had some things you wanted to bring up.
I do. Lately, I've been examining my own level of laziness, and working on how maybe I can improve. For listeners out there, I'm going to go ahead and just give you a little bit of background, just quick background. 37, no job, live with my parents, lazy. Trying to change it all, and it'll change. I have a job coming up in the summer and everything. It's blah, but anyways, and I'm moving out afterwards. But trying to figure out my lazy behaviors and change them. And one of the lazy behaviors that baffles me as to why it exists in my life, I go to sleep with pajama pants on. And when I wake up in the morning, I just put regular pants right over top of my pajama pants because it saves me those 2 seconds.
That's smart.
And I don't understand it though. I just don't understand why I have to wear 2 pairs of pants.
It saves you time and it keeps you warm.
It does, but sometimes that can be bad. Because you're in a heated room, you don't want 2 pairs of pants and a pair of boxers on. It gets hot, and
Now, what are you doing after you put on the second pair of pants?
Usually just getting up to go outside to have a cigarette.
Okay.
And I don't want to walk around my front yard in my pajama pants at like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning.
That sounds like a really good time to do that, though.
It is in another way. It's just kind of like that just furthers my laziness. Like, oh, I didn't even bother to put pants on this morning because I had my pajama pants on.
And are you wearing both pairs of pants for the rest of the day?
Yeah. I am. Right now.
All right.
Pajama
For the
pants.
listener, he just pulled up his pant leg, confirming that fact.
I do wear them for the rest of the day. And I'm going to go ahead and blow my own hygienically speaking. I don't change them. I will most likely sleep in these pants tonight, but not wear them tomorrow.
Right. You'll have to put in new pajama pants and then put a new pair of pants over those.
Well, yeah, tomorrow night I will put on the pajama pants. Tomorrow during the day, I will just wear 1 pair of pants.
Okay, so it's on a cycle. So
Yeah.
how many days do you
It's
wear
a
the
day.
pajama pants?
I'll like at nighttime I put on the pajama pants and then I'll wear them the next day, and then that night, and then when I wake up the next morning, I'll get my shower and change.
All right, so it's effectively 2 days. So it's like 36 hours-ish. So say you go to bed at midnight.
Yeah.
You put on those pajama pants. You wear those till, let's say, 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And at 9 a.m., you continue to wear them, and you sleep through the night till the next 9 a.m.
Yes.
So you're going from about 12 to 9, and so it's about, what is that? Yeah.
So it's like 12 to 12.
12 to 12 is 12
24.
hours. We can figure this out. 12 to 12 is 24.
Well, no, I'm saying
so it's
24.
21.
12 to 12, 24, and then 9, add to that 30, 33? About 33 hours-ish,
We'll never know.
right? No, actually, you're 12, yeah, because, it's about 33. Somewhere between 33 and 36, depending on when I wake up.
It's
and go to
definitely
sleep.
between some time.
Yes, it's some time.
And that's what we're trying to get to the bottom of here. Okay, so you wear. I just want to recap.
Yes.
So I want to make sure I understand.
Please.
You put at one night you'll put on a pair of pajama pants. You'll wake up the next day. You'll put a pair of pants over that, and then sleep in those that night again. But when you get up, you will take those pajama pants off, wear 1 pair of pants until that night, where you put another pair of pajama pants on to restart the cycle.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I understand this fully.
Yeah. And the issue is, why am I so lazy? Why can't I just wear the pajama pants one night, wear one pair of pants, and then another pair of pajama pants the next night, like everybody else?
Well, let's get to the bottom of that, because how we should have started this is by me explaining and asking who you are.
Okay.
All right, so you are Timothy Scott Hawkins.
Yes.
That's established.
Yes.
You're 37 years old.
Mm-hmm.
We've established some other details.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is your greatest accomplishment?
Holy crap.
Do you want a new question?
Let me come back to that one. Let me think about it.
All right, I'll change the question. Do you think there are enough white people?
Wow.
You have to answer this one because you didn't answer the last one.
I understand. Now I understand the rules. Do I think there are enough white people?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and we can talk this out if you like.
I mean, I can't. There's enough attitudes, traits, and stereotypes that I would like to see go away.
For white people?
For white people. Or at least cut the numbers down. Definitely,
so cut the numbers down of white people.
Of certain, like I said, certain attitudes or certain
so just
stereotypes of white people.
Focus in on a certain subset of people and get rid of them.
I feel like this was a trap.
No, it's a simple question. It's a yes or no.
No, I understand.
Are there enough white people?
Yes. Yes, there are.
All right. Then let's move on.
Okay. All right. That's a pretty loaded question, though. That's
I disagree.
How do you feel about that, Dakota?
Oh, this is an interview for you. So you're an artist.
Yes.
And I really enjoy your art. You brought me a framed picture that you made, which is super, super rad. And I'm going to look at it every day.
I mean,
why did my voice do that? Did you hear that?
I heard that.
I can't even redo it.
It's not required that you look at it every day.
I'm going to.
Well, that's awesome. I really
I'm going to look at it every weekday.
That's super awesome, man.
Yeah. And that is totally real. That is a thing I'm going to do. I'm going to sit it on my desk at work, and I will see it every day, and I will be happy that it's there, and it'll be a little anchor away from the fucking prison that is my desk into this world that I prefer.
Then right there, that makes it all worth every ounce of energy I put into it.
So what pushes you to put that energy into making art?
Well...
Can you hold on?
Sure.
Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good question, right? That was really interview style.
Yeah.
I did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
All right, answer it.
Repeat the question. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot about it. So you also play drums.
Yes, I do. And I've been playing drums for since I was 15, so 22 years.
Have you been in a band?
I have been in many bands.
What are some names of these bands? I love band names. Let's get into it.
All right, the very first band I was ever in, I've been in a lot of two-piece bands.
All right, I'm going to rate these.
First band I was ever in was called Lost Reality.
All right. 6 out of 10.
After that was Batteries Not Included.
I love that movie. 10 out of 10.
Nice. Automatic IOU.
What is that? Wait, hold on.
It's like an automatic IOU,
Oh, I get it. 7 out of 10.
Then there was Proof of Purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Fall of Babylon.
Mm-hmm.
Francis Scott and the Heebies.
What?
A friend of mine, roommates for a while, he just got a guitar. He was playing some really weird acoustic stuff that didn't have enough structure to be a song.
Mm-hmm.
But, he might have a chorus or a verse that he repeated a few times. And he had a drum set, so naturally we got together. His name was Francis. My name is, or his first name was Francis. I'm Scott. And the Hebes came from, we used to like to take GBs a lot. And we would...
GBs?
Gravity bong hits.
Oh.
And so we would have heebie-jeebie time, where we would jam and take GBs back and forth. And so we were Francis Scott at first and the heebie-jeebies. And then he just thought that sounded too Halloween-like, like skeletons and zombies and stuff. And people would expect to see skeletons and zombies in our band.
And you didn't want to dress up?
I mean, I liked the heebie-jeebies. That was my idea.
Would you be the skeleton or the zombie?
The skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be the drummer with the glow-in-the-dark skeleton.
Oh, my God.
Costume.
Yes.
And he could do whatever he wanted to do, because he kind of looks like a zombie anyway.
He has to be the zombie.
Sorry, Thomas. Or Francis. But
is it Thomas or Francis? Your story's falling apart.
It's Francis Thomas. His first name is Francis. His middle name is Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were Francis Scott and the Hebees.
Francis Scott Thomas sounds like a guy.
It does. It does. Yeah. So I think those are the main ones. Kalahari was another one, a band that I was in.
Is that like calamari?
No, it's a desert. The Kalahari Desert.
Oh, I've never heard of it. Where is it?
I want to say it's Africa, but I don't know 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Did you always play like the same kind of music?
No. Oh no. Fall of Babylon was like a new school metal hardcore band.
Mm-hmm.
Proof of Purchase was pop punk. Automatic IOU was a combination between 90s alternative and early 90s pop punk.
That sounds rad.
And Batteries Not Included was full-blown, like, Nirvana, Smashing Pumpkins-ish music. We did covers and originals. At one point, we had 16 members in our band.
In which one?
Batteries Not Included.
In Batteries Not Included?
Yeah. We had dancers.
Okay.
We had, like, two girl dancers and, like, 4 guy dancers. And we had a guy that played violin on one song. So he decided he was going to be a permanent band member. We had a few different singers. We had 4 guitarists. I had enough drums to set up 2 drum sets, but the music just wasn't there. We had a lot of pieces. The band sucked. I ended up quitting at a party. Made the singer really mad.
What happened there?
The singer stopped the song because it was my second band I was ever in. My stamina kind of made me get behind a little bit, and he decided right in the middle of this dude's 16th birthday party to stop the music and yell at me and tell me I was fucking it all up and this and that and the other. So at our intermission, I called my mom, told her to come get me, and he was standing right behind me when that happened. And so he went and made this huge announcement about how much I sucked and how he was kicking me out of the band, this and that and the other. And I got to get on the microphone and cuss him out and say I quit. So people were there to make their own decisions, and some people said I got kicked out of the band, some said I quit, but I quit.
Yeah.
Actually, strangely enough, I've quit 90% of the bands I've ever been in, and I've broken up most of those.
Why do you think that is?
It's the level of music gets to a point where people just get complacent. You know, here's 4 chords, here's a song, here's another 4 chords, that's another song. And, you know, I get tired of just doop-ba, 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 you know, just playing the same thing over and over again. I like variety. And if a band is unwilling to change or to branch out, do something a little different, I get bored.
Do you have an ideal of like what you would like your band to be if you were to like start one right now?
Oh man, it would probably have to go back to mid 90s, early 2000s emo, back when emo was not poppy or on the radio, back when Blink-182 was not considered emo, or every band that, you know, had, I don't know, bands like Appleseed Cast, bands like any of those Deep Elm Records bands, And this probably goes nowhere with the fan base or with you, but
Who's the fan base?
I don't know. Anyone that listens.
I'm going to listen to this later, and that's the end of this list.
Okay. Or a band like Polyphonic Spree.
I like Polyphonic Spree. You gave me a CD
Yeah.
one time, and they're a good time.
They are a good time. I've never seen them live, but I would probably chop off a toe if I had the chance to see
Do they
them
still
live.
do that?
They do tour.
Let's go.
Let's do it. But mostly they play in Texas, though.
Let's go to Texas.
I'll be down for that. Let's do it. I'll look it up, see when they're playing, see if I can get a ticket if you want to go.
Yeah, dude, I'm into it. I'm
right.
totally into it.
That's what's up, man.
You know how people like started saying YOLO for a while?
Yeah.
Like, it's a decent sentiment, but like, I can't like do that. Like, I want to do something just because I haven't done it. So like, I'm getting big on saying JTO for like just this once.
I like that. JTO. I like that. Just this once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like just this once, we can just say fuck it. Let's go to Texas. Let's see the Polyphonic Spree.
Yeah. Cross something off of my bucket list.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
You know, yeah. I would really like to see them before they split up.
Right, because it's gonna happen. They're all gonna drink that Kool-Aid.
Of course. I hope it's not sooner than later. I hope it's later.
So you hope it's later.
Yeah, I hope it's not.
When do you want Polyphonic Spree to kill themselves?
When they want to. When they want to.
All right, that's political.
You know.
Oh, I remember the last question I asked.
Okay.
And we'll answer that
Okay.
after a break.
All right, we're going to take a break.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, mister, this pool's boring.
That's right, Timmy. It certainly is boring, but I know how to make this pool party a real party.
How?
Beach balls.
What?
Have you ever wanted to walk on water, son?
Every day of my life.
Yeah. You want to try it? I got some here. All you gotta do is put your feet inside of these balls and walk on the water. Simple as that.
Thanks, mister.
All right, you got some friends?
Not with me.
Not with you. All right, you got family?
I do have a family.
You do have a family. Are they gonna miss you?
They know I'm at the store.
All right, that's good. That's good enough for me. Now I just need you to sign this. Well, you're too young to sign papers. Don't worry about it.
I know my name in cursive.
That's great. That is wonderful, and that'll go really great with your ceremony there in a few days. Beach balls. I have to tell you this by law. Beach balls are not safe. Beach balls have not been tested or proven by anybody to actually make you walk on water for more than a few steps. But we're always looking for the one. I do talk a lot.
Let me get in the pool.
All right, I'm gonna blow up these beach balls here for you.
I'll blow this one up.
All right. Now you put your feet in there and you walk on that water, son.
All right. Here I go.
All right. Well, he was not the one, but I can say that Beach Balls is working on a Beach Balls Deluxe suit. I should have started with that one.
All right, so we're back.
We are back, and I'll tell you what, Dakota, I want to get a Beach Balls Deluxe.
I would opt for that as well.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Beach Balls.
Yes, thank you to our sponsors from Beach Balls. Beach Balls.
So we have sponsors?
No, they're fake sponsors.
But for us,
I mean,
Scott, I'm getting at, this is my podcast.
oh, my bad.
You can't have it.
No, I'm sorry, dude. I way overstepped my bounds.
No,
there.
and I feel bad, but you kind of forced me to talk about it.
No, it's fine. You know, don't feel bad about the way you feel.
Right.
And I feel bad for overstepping my bounds and saying we had sponsors. I apologize.
I accept your apology.
I still am gonna get some beach balls though.
I don't know how to move forward from this.
Okay. Well.
Let's play a game.
All right.
All right. This game is called Biggest Dog Breeds.
Okay.
I have a list here of the biggest dog breeds.
Yes.
They count down 5 to 1. Now here's the game.
is that some of these are biggest dog breeds as far as being large dogs. Some of these are the biggest dog breeds as the most popular dogs.
Okay.
So I'm going to count down 5 dogs, and you have to tell me if that comes from the list of 20 most popular dogs or the list of the 5 largest dogs.
Okay.
Again, this game's called Biggest Dog Breeds.
Biggest dog breeds.
All right, we're going to start with number 5. Newfoundland. Is that
Popular.
Oh, wrong.
Oof.
That's a large dog. That's the 5th largest dog.
Starting off strong.
All right. Number 4, German Shepherd.
Popular.
Correct.
Sweet.
All right, that's 1 point. You need 3 points to win.
Okay.
Number 3, Siberian Husky.
Ooh. Let's go with large.
Ooh, popular.
Oh man, I gotta get these.
You have to finish getting these 2 correct.
I know.
You need to go 2 for 2.
I'm gonna go 2 for 2. I'm going 2 for 2.
Number 2, Neapolitan Mastiff.
Oh, that's big.
We're going large?
Large.
All right, that's correct.
Awesome.
You need to get this last one. Is this a large dog or is this a popular dog? Number 1, Australian Shepherd.
I'm gonna go with popular.
Correct.
Sweet.
You win.
Awesome.
All right, it's yours.
Woo. That's a relief.
Why did I go from 5 to 1?
That I don't know. I can't answer that.
I can't either. I think originally my idea was to count something down.
Okay. Like a countdown.
I guess I'd already written down 5 through 1, and I was like, this is what it is.
Cool. But I like that game.
Thank you. We'll keep it around.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to change the answers, though.
Do not change.
I'm not going to change the order.
Nope. Do not. Do not.
All right. I wanted to talk about something.
Yes.
Almond milk?
Almond press.
All right. All right. Oh, yes, we figured that out. Okay. The actual thing I want to talk to you about is Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Okay.
We just ate a pizza. Was it better than Pizza Hut?
I will say it was better than Pizza Hut.
Okay. Now, rate Pizza Hut 1 out of 10
10 being and 1 being
numbers.
right, but on the good, like 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, or
When
1
it
being
comes
the
to
best, 10
numbers,
being
like
the
I don't
worst?
think there's a worse or best.
Oh, okay, so we're just rating it on a strict number scale.
Yes.
Okay. Pizza Hut gets a 4.
Whoa.
It gets a 4.
Okay. All right. I think. How do you think the pizza is there?
Ooh, same scale or just are we talking just?
Just generalize.
Okay. I think I'm kind of biased. I worked there for a while.
Mm-hmm. But which way does that lean you?
It leans me towards I've had my fair share of Pizza Hut pizza.
And it got better with each bite?
Something like that, but more in the other direction.
Okay.
I like it. Their stuffed crust pizza will always hold a special place and my pizza heart.
There's nothing else like it.
No, there isn't. I will say their pan pizza is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Needs more sauce, needs more cheese.
If you had to 1 out of 10 it.
6.
Okay.
I'll give it a 6. That's a good number. I like it. It's even.
Yeah. With all of the other numbers as far as quality.
As far as quality, all the other numbers that are in existence.
No, the ones through 1 through 10.
Okay, no, you said all other numbers. I wasn't sure what we were doing here.
It was the previously established range.
Right, but all other numbers. Are we talking like all other numbers?
No, just
in the okay, 1 out of 10 and quality.
Yeah.
Okay, 5.5.
All right, perfect. How would you review the Huts?
Oh man, the Huts. I'm not a fan of Huts.
Mm-hmm.
anything with a hut, just automatically it goes down a level in quality. Like there's 5-star restaurants. If
Now, when you say 5-star, what's that ranking scale like?
1 out of 5.
One being
One being, like, one being like Joe's Crab Shack. Maybe, well, no, that's actually a restaurant, but like Jimmy John's Crab Shack that he has out of his kitchen. That he sells crabs that he catches down in the swamp.
2 being
2 being hut quality.
all right. We can stop there because we're already to the hut.
Right. 2 being a hut quality restaurant.
All right. Hut gets 2 stars, 9 out of 10.
Right. Sure. I like it.
So, do you think they have better pizza or better huts?
They had better pizza. Their huts all look the same, and you seen one, you seen them all. But their pizza, there's so many toppings. So you have thin, hand toss. You got pan. You got the
Ding, 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 ding. You know what that sound means.
I certainly.
It's
don't.
time to play a game.
Hey.
All right, this game is called Biggest Dog Breeds. But that's a play on words because it means largest and how popular they are. So I have 5 through 1. You're going to have to guess whether the dog is from the top 5 largest breeds or the top 20 most popular.
Okay.
All right, you need 3 out of 5 to win.
Okay.
Number 5, Newfoundland.
Just a Newfoundland. Oh, that would be a popular.
Oh, incorrect. That's a
Again.
large dog.
Daggone it.
All right, we're gonna move to number 4. Just like you would figure after doing the first one,
Okay.
you'd go straight to 4.
Number 4.
Number 4 is German Shepherd.
That's popular.
That is popular.
That's popular.
That's 1 point. Number 3, Siberian Husky.
That's a popular.
That is a popular.
That's a popular.
Good job. Number 2, Neapolitan Mastiff.
That's a large breed.
That is a large breed. You've done it. We don't even need to go on.
Boom.
That's 3 out of 5. You win.
That's great.
It's yours.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're very, very welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good job. All right. How does your art make you feel or something? That's what I wrote down before our break.
Cool. It makes me feel like I'm contributing creatively to the creative nature of humanity. I am sharing my creative point with whoever sees it, but and the same way, just putting it out there with the rest of the world's creativity.
That's actually, I like that a lot because it's like you're putting the thing you have into this stream that includes so many great things.
Right. I would say that it's hard to compare one person's art to another person's art to say if it's better or worse. I don't like to do that.
Would you like to play a game
Sure.
where we do that?
We could.
All right, let's go art versus art.
Okay.
I'm going to name 2 artists.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me which one is better. We'll go from 3 to 1.
Okay.
One of these artists is better than the other.
Okay.
We've got Rembrandt
Okay.
versus Elvis.
Oh. Okay.
Whose art is better?
Elvis.
Correct.
Sweet.
All right, you have to get 2 out of 3. If you get this next one right, you win.
Okay.
All right. In this one, we're putting Van Gogh versus Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Van Gogh. Definitely.
Ooh, you're
wrong.
Ooh.
All right, we'll go to 1. If you get this one correct, you win.
All right.
All right, number 1. Pablo Picasso versus the Beatles.
The Beatles. The Beatles.
You did it!
Yay!
You win! All right. It's yours.
Awesome. That makes me feel good. I've won 2 games now. And,
Yeah, that's two games. How many games do you normally win when you go on a podcast?
well, considering this is my first podcast, I would say 2.
Well, then you didn't do any better than normal.
Well, you could say I'm 2 for 2. So I'm 100%.
So you had something else to talk about.
I did. You know, there's talk about economic collapse. There's talk about, you know, people losing everything that they have because they're going to lose their money, and what are we going to do when there's no money? Life is going to go on, and I think that people that are in the change business instead of the collecting dollar bills or, you know, plastic money, digital money, just numbers on a screen, people that actually collect physical change are going to be way better off in the economic collapse. Because most of those people also have socks. You put that change in a sock, and you can pretty much get whatever you want. You don't have to have a gun. You don't have to have any other weapon. All you have to do is just threaten to tar shit the shit out of someone with your mollywopper, which would be coins in a sock. Getting hit with a stack of money, a stack of bills, isn't going to do much. You can hit me with bills all day long. I'm just going to say, ouch. Threaten to hit me with some quarters, and I'll give you whatever you want, because that's going to hurt. No one's going to hit you on the shoulder or in the stomach or in the sides. They're going to hit you in the face. You could lose teeth. You could lose a nose or an eye. I, for one, do not want to do that. I will be carrying a sock full of change when the apocalypse happens. Don't know if I have the fortitude to go ahead and hit someone in the mouth with a sock of coins. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, because it's a scary thing. I start swinging that thing, start swinging 2 of them tied together like nunchucks. I think I can get a lot done. You know, get people to listen or run away. I might get shot, but that ends the whole set of problems to begin with. But that's what I wanted to talk about. Any thoughts?
Scott Hawkins, thank you for coming by the podcast. I really appreciate it. It was good talking to you, man.
It was great. This was awesome.
Excuse Me Human is a part of Heartbolt Media, a completely made-up company that does not exist. Any belief in such an institution will lead to disappointment. This is not the responsibility of a preceding show or fake company. Alligators and crocodiles are the same thing.